April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. There's been so many people that have been assaulted sexually, mostly who were sexually assaulted as children. And these days, it's not even limited to a particular gender. That's why it's important to teach your children, some certain things at an early age.
And the first one is to warn your children not to sit on anyone's lap, or either an uncle or an auntie. You tell them not to allow anyone carry them on their lap because you don't know who to trust. You don't know. Something might just be like, hey, it's just harmless, sitting on lap, but you don't know what's going underneath that lap.
It's also important to avoid, getting dressed in front of your children. Sometimes I feel like, it's just my children now, and they're my family members. But then you know that once children, there's a certain image that they have in their head of you. You're their mom, you're their dad. They're supposed to respect you for that.
Once you notice that your child is always very bubbly, is always everywhere, all of a sudden becomes withdrawn and just keeping to him or herself, that's another reason for you to question that child, to ask what's the problem, because something might have happened that have triggered them, either something someone said or something someone did to them might have triggered them to become more.
See those people that I used to call, those neighbors, those egbaduwo that I used to call children, my wife, or those aunties that used to say my husband. Tell them, excuse me, please don't call my child. It's not possible. If it's not pedophilia, why are you calling my child wife? But that's where it starts from, because before you know it, they start nurturing ideas that they're not supposed to be nurturing towards these children.
And as parents, please be careful of the content that your kids inject into their minds, because now the world is going crazy. Social media is not helping matters. You might be thinking, oh, this cartoon is harmless, but if you don't check it out, you might forget to, you might not see that line where they say crossing. Even in cartoons, there are parental guidance that you can actually use for decoders and all of that. Just be careful of the things that your kids are actually consuming, mostly when it comes to social media.
Very sadly, children also sexually assault each other. So a particular child might be seeing some particular type of content, or maybe see the parents get at something and feel like it's okay, let me try it on my friends. So it's better to also ask your children the kind of play that they get up to with their friends. The way you just patiently ask your child, what do you do? It's not like when we used to play mommy and daddy, and we used to jump on each other, because that's what we used to see in TV, shows and everything like that. So it's important that you also ask your children the kind of play that they get up to with their friends. And also sexual education, very, very important. Once your children start to get to a particular age, it's very important that you teach them sexual values. You don't want them to go learn it from outside, because trust me, the outside will always teach. Music videos, cartoons, movies, books, everything. There's so much sexual content out there, and it's very important that you are the one that teach your child the sexual values that you want them to know. It's not like you're teaching them sexual positions or anything, but just sexual values. Very, very important.
And as parents, please make sure to teach your kids what the private part is. Teach them the necessary things they need to know about their private parts, and also tell them to report to you if anyone touch them in places they're not supposed to touch them, or also threaten them. Like, if they're a mommy, I'm going to tell them that my mommy said this place is not where you should touch, this place is not where you should touch, and if anybody touch you, they let them report to you. And for them to report to you, you have to be patient with them. You have to be their friend. They have to trust you to be like, okay, I can report to my mom, I can report to my dad that this person, even if it's their brother, their uncle, even if it's their dad. Even if it's you. If you touch them at places like, mommy, stop, I don't like you touching me. Then teach them to be bold so that they can speak up for themselves.
Of course, it's very sad. I mean, it's not the fault of somebody if they get sexually assaulted. It's always the fault of the criminal, not the victim. But it is what it is. So these are just some of the things that you should, just teach your kids, to just, prevent some of these things from happening. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, so if you get a notification whenever we drop a new video. Thank you for watching. Bye.